Hi friends, welcome to GT Coding. In this tutorial we are going to be working with images using HTML and CSS. So first of all, let me show you what we are aiming for. So this is a web page that we are going to be creating in the coming videos. So these are the three images that we are going to be using. This is a logo, these two are the background images, and so before beginning our designing, let me just walk you through some of the attributes of the img tag which we are going to use for the images in HTML. So first of all, we will create our basic structure of the HTML document, head, and we will give its title as my website with images. So you can see the title has changed. To bring images in your HTML document, all you have to do is type in img, and in the src attribute you have to specify the location of the image. Let me just show you the setup that I have. So here are my files. This is the HTML document and this is the style sheet, and we have three images in this folder: banner image, content bg, and logo. These three images are the ones that we are going to be using in our web page. So the first attribute that I am going to talk to you about is the src attribute. With the src attribute you can specify where your image is located. So in that we will write images and banner. So we can see that the image has been updated in our page. So the other attribute that we can use are the width and the height attributes. So if we set width is equal to say 500 pixels, then we can see the image will be resized to 500 pixels wide and the height will be adjusted accordingly. Also we can adjust the height independently by saying height is equal to 100 pixels, and both the height and the width can be changed independently. We can also set the width as percentage. For example, width is equal to 100% means the image will be spanned to the whole web page. For example, if we maximize our web page, we can see that the image has been spanned to the whole area of our window. So these are some of the important attributes of the img tag. There's also one more attribute called alt. With alt we can specify a text for your image. For example, if this is our background image, we can set it as background image for header. So the use of this attribute is that for some reason if the image did not load in the user's browser, then this text will be displayed in place of the image. So let me show you that. For example, if I go into this images folder and rename this image to banner 1, and now if I refresh this web page, I'm going to see that the image is not displayed, but the text that we have specified in the alt attribute as background image for header has been displayed. So this is the use of the alt attribute. Let me just go back and rename our image. So now we have our image. These are some of the things that you have to keep in mind when working with images. These are some of the basic attributes of the img tag. So now let's go ahead and start designing this beautiful web page. So if we look over here, we can find that there are 3 divisions, and actually there are 4 divisions, because this over here is not included in the image. These both are 2 lines of text, so it should have a different division. So we have one and another division inside this main division, and 2 divisions over here. So we basically need 4 divisions. So let's create them. If you have not watched my first video in this series, you should watch it to have a better understanding of how to set up the basic structure of your HTML. So let's get started. So first of all, we will create our first division over here. So we'll create a division with the class name of heading. So this is our division called heading. We will switch over. We'll type in. So we have our heading division over here, and in heading we also need to have heading text, which contains both these lines of text. This is heading text. So now we will create another division called content, which will contain the content of our web page, and at last we will have a division for our footer. So this is the basic structure. We will now go into CSS and just see whether this works or not. So first of all, let me include our CSS in our HTML document. We'll type in link, and here we will specify the location of our CSS file, and we will specify the type, text or CSS, and then we will head on to our CSS file. So this is our CSS file. Here we will access this division, all these divisions. First of all, let me access the first division, heading. So we'll type in heading, and in that we will specify a background color for us to monitor what is going on, light blue. And we will also set a height for our division, for example 300 pixels. Now we will access our next division called content, and background color to something. For now we will just something for now. We will change this background color later. Actually we are going to use images for our background, so this doesn't matter, but just for understanding where the divisions are and how big it is, we are going to use background property. So we will set the height of this division to say I think we will reduce the height of this heading division to 250 pixels. Okay, now we will access our footer division and set the background to something. Let's set it to black and the height to say 80 pixels. So this is our basic layout of our web page, and we will be working on this web page to make it exactly like this. So if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments, and if you are not subscribed already, you can subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more videos soon, and if you like this video, please click on the like button. I really appreciate that. Thank you.